Let's Talk Nutrition is a health talk show that features scientists, authors, nutrition specialists, personal trainers, holistic healers, and experts in traditional, natural, and integrative medicine. Listen for a chance to win daily prizes and follow Let's Talk Nutrition on Facebook and Instagram at Let's Talk Nutrition or on Twitter at LTN Radio. It's time for some inspiration. Tune in to get fit and healthy. It's time to talk about nutrition. Nutrition for your body, your mind, your spirit. It's time to talk about proper exercise, stress relief, eating well, and supplementation to help. Get ready to take charge of your health because your health is your wealth and the wealth of those who care about and love you. It's time for Let's Talk Nutrition with Dr. Michael Garko. Welcome to the show.
Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. Great to be with you. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Hi, Mike. Turn on the mic, dummy. That's me. Great to be with you. Thanks for tuning in. You would think after 12 years, you know.
You get the golf clap.
Turn on the mic.
I'm trying to fix my headphones. I don't know what's going on.
You know, yeah. It's so wonderful to be here, and I'm glad you tuned in today. I have somebody in the first hour that's really special. Dr. Logan's on. He's up at bat. This guy gets a hit, you know, all the time. Good hitter. Very knowledgeable. He is so insightful about things and thoughtful. He's what I call an artistic scientist. He has an appreciation for the art and science of matters and doesn't let the how can I put this? All of the complicated chemistry and physiology and anatomy get in the way of trying to understand how people can do better with their health, wellness, and well-being. He went to school not just to get information, but to somehow figure things out and help us understand our existence as we are situated in this thing called life. This is a health talk show, but this is a show about life. And we forget about all that. You know, when I'm taking chemistry courses, and Dr. Logan will tell you this, and you're caught up in all of that, or these hard, you know, these hard courses, you sort of lose the forest for the trees. And he hasn't. And I reviewed his most recent book that he wrote with Dr. Prescott. I'll get him to chat a little bit about that. And when I read the book, I was I could see coming through the very thing that I just described to you about him. I have a lot of respect for him. Also, in studio today is one of my closest friends, Henry Small, who came down from Kamloops, British Columbia. Dr. Logan probably knows where that is, since he hung out there at the Canadian College of Naturopathic Medicine. And he visited me it was a surprise. And he's been one of those people who stayed in touch with me throughout this ordeal that I'm going through over these past 9 months, where, as my doctor described it to me a few weeks ago, you know, and I was sort of taken aback by what he said. He said, "You need to understand that I've been trying to save your life for the last 5 months." I guess I sort of forgot about that and was just so caught up in trying to do what he asked me to do. And Henry, my good friend Henry, was there, called me, checked in on me, and I'm forever grateful. And he made a surprise visit, and he's standing at the studio door on Monday, just standing there with him and his brother. And I looked, and I don't know what the look on my face was. I thought, well, maybe the chemo's really got to me now. And Henry, welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. Thank you so much for being such a good friend, and thank you so much for sharing with me those things that I needed to hear and to help me in my own battle. And I'm very grateful for you. And I've been, you're very special to me, and I just wanted you to know that.
I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to be here. Look at me, Gary. Come on.
I see that face. I see that face.
Anyway.
But yeah, I'm happy you're here. I mean,
You don't look that happy this morning.
Well, Doc's. This has been a rough. Doc's not going to admit it, but it's been a rough week for Doc.
Yes, it has. But you know what? That's why I'm here, because he's one of those guys. He inspires you. It's like to go through what he's gone through, and he's cheerful. He's calm. I'm kind of healthy.
Right.
I'm not cheerful. I'm not calm.
No, but no.
You know what I mean? Anyway, happy to be here.
I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're here for him.
Well, and Gary's special to me, too. I'm going to go over there and beat the bushes out of that boy in a minute.
I don't know, man. He's pretty big.
He is pretty big, but you don't know me. Yeah. Gary's been very special to me, too. And he's not just been a producer. He works for the show. We hired him. And
this guy works all the time.
He's been with me for 9 months, man. He's been through 9 months. He's been through almost every day of it with me. Unfortunately for him, when he came on board, he was working for another company, and then in 3 days in, I had to tell him, I said, I'm sorry to tell you this, but I have cancer. I don't know what's going to happen, so sit tight. But we did the show, and we've never missed a day of work. And now he works for us, and I'm very grateful to have him. He's been wonderful to me, and I don't forget. So just wanted you to know that, big boy.
I appreciate it. I really do.
Yeah.
I mean,
you got to smile at
I do. I mean, I really do. I mean, I worked last night till almost 9 o'clock working on because we're upgrading everything.
Yeah.
And so I worked till 9 o'clock last night working on everything that you see and hear. New cables, new wires.
I saw this young man do yesterday, and I love to watch people who are good at what they do. I have such appreciation for that. And I watched him put together cable. He did it for $19. It would have cost us over $300 if we would have went out and bought them. And he did it in 15 minutes. Okay? That's what I'm talking. Nobody knows about that. I know about it.
Me too.
You know it. You saw him do it, and he was sitting there. I was watching. I was watching his hands, watching how he's handling the wires. I know to all of you that doesn't mean anything because it's just more than you need to know. But for me, it speaks volumes. He could have gone out and bought those cables for over $300. He did it himself for $19, and he has other things to do.
Ask for a bonus, Gary.
Yeah. So that's who we have working for the show, the kind of people, very dedicated. And we even, once in a while, we find an intern to torment. And Monica has been around lately. I don't know when her tour duty is up with us, but we've enjoyed having her. And Bryant is on the other side of the glass.
Yeah.
Hey, Bryant. How are you, man?
How's it going, Dr. Garko? You doing all right today?
Good, man. What'd you do to your hair, brother?
I took off my hat.
Is that what?
Yeah, that's pretty much it,
I think he ran in late. I don't think he brushed his hair. I think he just ran in here.
Oh, yeah, I had a rough night. I'm not going to lie.
There you go. Did you work? He works the entire cluster.
Is that right? Here in the complex? Yeah. Yes, sir. Alan Logan. Dr. Alan Logan, welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. I'm going to bring you on right away, even though we're short on time on this segment. It's great to have you here, Dr. Logan.
It's great to be with you, and it sounds like you're having a ton of fun in studio, as usual.
Yeah, where are you, man? Manhattan? Where are you today?
I am in the Southern Hemisphere, my friend.
Oh.
In Australia at the moment.
Oh, you're in... Wow, what time of the day is it?
It's exactly 12 hours apart, so it's 9:16 in the evening.
Oh.
And it's a wonderful time to check in and catch up with Let's Talk Nutrition.
And what are you doing down there in Australia? Wrestling
There you go.
kangaroos? What are you doing, man?
I knew it wouldn't be 2 minutes in until you had me wrestling a kangaroo or a saltwater crocodile.
Yeah,
But, now I'm down here with Susan, who is from Perth, and so we go back and forth a fair bit.
Are you working? All right, we'll be back. We'll be right back.
Have you experienced the wisdom of nature? With Zyflamend Whole Body from New Chapter, Zyflamend is a 10-herb blend that delivers 3 health benefits. First, Zyflamend is an herbal approach to pain relief, helping to soothe minor pain or soreness. Second, Zyflamend is a joint supplement with time-tested herbs to support joint function and flexibility. And the third benefit, Zyflamend supports the body's healthy inflammation response, something that's essential for maintaining whole body health. Zyflamend is New Chapter's clinically tested blend of 10 remarkable herbs, including pure and potent turmeric, ginger, and green tea. Zyflamend is non-GMO, project verified, gluten-free, and 100% vegetarian. New Chapter is a leader in supplement quality. Every ingredient, every product, every time. Discover Zyflamend, New Chapter's #1 selling multi-herbal. Zyflamend is made with ginger for occasional pain relief after exercise. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
As a family-owned company since 1968, Now Foods has spent the last 46 years building a legacy in the natural health industry as a trusted leader. Now provides a comprehensive approach to wellness by offering more than 1,400 high-quality health foods, supplements, sports nutrition, and personal care products at an affordable price. Now believes that natural is better. They don't use artificial colors, flavors, or sweeteners, and they offer many vegetarian, organic, and gluten-free products. Their foods are all non-GMO. Since their beginning, Now has grown to become an award-winning leader in the natural health industry. But one thing has never changed: their commitment to providing the highest quality products at the best value to empower people to lead healthier lives. High quality doesn't have to mean high price. From essential oils to amino acids, multivitamins to natural sweeteners, Now has you covered. To find a store near you that carries Now products, or for more information, visit nowfoods.com. That's nowfoods.com.
When you're passionate about your health, that passion leads to the knowledge that exercise and a healthy diet are not always enough. Sometimes you need the extra nutritional boost that only supplements can provide. If you are looking for the leading national brands of vitamins, supplements, health and beauty, weight loss, or sports nutrition products, look no further than Vitamin Discount Center. Voted best independent chain by Vitamin Retailer Magazine, Vitamin Discount Center has been a trusted and valuable nutrition resource to the Tampa Bay area for over 15 years. With daily savings up to 50%, Vitamin Discount Center offers the best prices on the highest quality nutritional supplements. Not only will you find unbeatable value, your visit includes access to a staff educated on the application of products to help equip you with the products and information you need to proactively improve your health. To locate the store nearest you, visit vitamindiscountcenter.com, as well as access to articles on popular health topics, promotions, events, and thousands of products to shop from right at home. Your search for an affordable solution to better health is finally over. Vitamin Discount Center. For life, for less.
Feel tired, lethargic, or irritable? Take solace. You're one of millions of Americans that has trouble falling asleep or staying asleep. In fact, according to a national survey, 54% of adults have trouble sleeping. So what can you do about it? Take Solace. Solace is an all-natural dietary supplement formulated to support healthy sleep and relaxation. Solace can help you fall asleep and stay asleep naturally. Formulated with all-natural ingredients, Solace is non-addictive and won't leave you feeling groggy in the morning. Take Solace an hour before bed and feel the calming effects of this extensively researched sleep and relaxation aid. For more information on Solace, call toll-free 877-533-7066 or visit TakeSolace.com. That's 877-533-7066 or take SOLUS.com. Look for Solace in your local health and nutrition store. Solace, for a good night's rest naturally.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Alga Life, Algae for Life, CV Sciences, From Seed to Shelf, New Chapter, The Benefit of Nature's Wisdom, Neocell, The True Science of Collagen, Yerba Prima, Pioneers in Internal Cleansing, Form Essentials, makers of the sleep aid Solace. Now introducing Zinnia for healthy hair, skin, and nails. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
And Dr. Alan Logan is my guest, and he's calling in from down under today. He's down there with Dr. Prescott. I'm anxious to meet her. I read her book, man. 300 and some odd pages, and I wrote a review. I should have at least one occasion, Dr. Logan, where I can say to Dr. and you face to face, I'd like to see both of you. Maybe when you make your way back to Manhattan, I'll come up and we'll have a Starbucks. How about that?
Absolutely. And actually, we plan on coming down to Florida in the autumn. So we would love to come in and be in studio with you.
Oh man,
that's okay with you.
That'd be great. Your book is wonderful, and it was such a pleasure to read. And then I was sharing with my friend Henry Small, who's here. He's from Kamloops, by the way.
Kamloops is such an amazing place. That is Canada's desert, is it not, Henry?
Yes. It's beautiful up there. There's lakes, there's mountains.
It's hard to believe that, yeah, people don't realize that Canada actually has a desert. It's so gorgeous in Kamloops.
Yeah. And
your book, when I wrote that review, I was sharing it with Henry yesterday morning, as a matter of fact, right where he said I sent him my email in which the review was written, and I asked him to read the review. I said it took me 3 or 4 days to write that review. I don't know how many lines it was, but I devoted a lot of thought to it, and because the book was so compelling, I thought it deserved a review that would try to capture the vibe of the book, the mission of the book. I don't know if I did or not, but it was really a treat to read.
You most certainly did capture it. Your review was phenomenal. I mean, it was the best of the lot. David Perlmutter of Grain Brain fame, he also endorsed the book. We had a bunch, but to be honest, and I'm not trying to butter you up, Dr. Garko, I actually really liked yours the best. It was very thoughtful. It was clear that you read it from cover to cover, and there was one line in there in your endorsement that people will see when this comes out, which it'll be out in August, but you said that Prescott and Logan speak truth to power. And the reason why that really just, it melted my own heart, because from myself being on your show quite a few times now over the last year, that it's something that you and I talk about a lot. It's the sort of culture of nutrition. It's not simply, about saying, well, eat healthier. It's trying to address the upstream drivers of why it's so difficult for many to do that. So, it's like the little marketing jingle to eat fast food is completely connected to the microbes that reside in the gut. They are not separate conversations. And that's the part that really just struck me the most. And that's the part that we get into. It's not a drive-by book about take a particular probiotic and your whole life is going to miraculously change. It's a book about why is the world in westernized nations in a state of dysbiosis at every level, whether it's dysbiosis of our marketing, our dietary habits, our lifestyle, our politics, all of it is in a state of dysbiosis.
Explain to the listener and the viewer of Let's Talk Nutrition what dysbiosis means.
It's a great question. In the world of microbes, it means a disturbance in the normal state. It means an encroachment of harmful bacteria. It means a loss of diversity. It means, really you lose your friendly guys, the good guys that work with you, or so-called commensal bacteria. But the term from its Greek, it literally applies to so much of what's happening in this earth today. It means life in distress. That's what it means, or difficult living. And for many, and if you think about environmental degradation, biodiversity loss, climate change and so forth, and all these environmental problems we're having, as well as non-communicable disease crises, that is life in distress. So dysbiosis is happening at all levels, and you can argue as well in terms of, the finger pointing and what have you that goes on in society now in this sort of divisive place that we found ourselves in, that there's dysbiosis there as well.
Yeah, boy, that's an understatement. And, when I said in my review of your book, and please give the full title. What's the full title?
So it's The Secret Life of Your Microbiome, Why Nature and Biodiversity Are Essential to Health and Happiness. Because microbes are a part of nature. I think, when you go out into a beautiful green area and green space in Florida or wherever you are across the world, you're making contact with nature, even in the form of microbes. And they're having a profound influence on your health when you breathe in these invisible organisms, when you consume them in your foods. So really, the story of microbes is essentially a story of biodiversity. It's a story of nature.
And I recommend the book both for the layperson, but also for health professionals. And in the review that I wrote, I mentioned, as Dr. Logan pointed out, that I said that he and his wonderful colleague, Dr. Prescott, speak truth to power. One of the things that wears me out are these folks who, well-meaning as they may be, they are so ideological in their point of view. It's not what they say, it's the way they say it. And they cause dysbiosis. They cause a splitting and a separation from one another. What Dr. Prescott and Dr. Logan were able to do in this book, even though they speak truth to power, they don't do it in an ideological, divisive kind of way. It's a real art to be able to talk about very complicated things that make people uncomfortable, but do it in a way that still causes them to want to listen. That's not easy to do. It's sort of like raising children. You're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition Coast to Coast.
Looking for the perfect complement to your beauty regimen? Try Form Essentials Zinnia. The finest of its kind, Zinnia offers twice as much biotin as other formulas, which has proven to unlock the vibrancy in even the dullest of hair, skin, and nails. Zinnia breaks through and rejuvenates cells internally, helping you achieve the allure of effortless beauty. Reviving your hair, skin, and nails has never been easier. This essential blend of biotin, alpha-lipoic, and hyaluronic acid, collagen, and vitamin C creates lasting enhancements to your natural good looks. Don't go on wondering. You're worth the results. This combination of ingredients can only be found in Zinnia. Pamper yourself with a proven bit of affordable luxury and start looking your best. Ask for Zinnia by name at your nearest vitamin retailer to begin your journey to restored nails, head-turning hair, and radiant skin today. For more information, visit formessentials.com.
When your alarm goes off, do you jump out of bed with excitement? Or does it take multiple alarms, a few snooze buttons, or a morning caffeine fix to get you going? These habits and daily stress cause a vicious cycle in which sleep becomes increasingly elusive. In fact, 54% of Americans report struggles to fall or stay asleep. For a better night's rest, look no further than Solace, an all-natural dietary supplement that supports healthy sleep and relaxation, so you get the rest you need to wake up clear-eyed, alert, and ready for the day. Solace has given thousands a better night's rest and the power to take back their mornings while enjoying the day ahead of them. Solace is formulated with non-addictive, scientifically proven, all-natural ingredients that support sleep and relaxation, such as melatonin, tryptophan, and 5-HTP. For more information or to order Solace, visit takesolace.com. Solace, for healthy sleep naturally.
And Dr. Logan is a educator's consultant for Genuine Health. And interesting company because they have their approach to the manufacture of their products, their supplements, is rather interesting. They're trying to maintain the connection, if you will, to nature. How so? By fermenting the food and putting it into a supplement. So that's an interesting concept. We're going to get to that in a moment. In his book that he wrote with Dr. Prescott, the book on page 94 and on page 109, on page 99 and page 109, Dr. Prescott and Dr. Logan make an interesting observation. That is, that you can't, and I say to them, their quote, we can't always pick apart the oneness of life and lifestyle, close quote. Think about that for a second. What I just said a moment ago, this is a health talk show, but it's really a show about life. Sort of making the same point. Lifestyle. How do you separate life from lifestyle? You don't. Dr. Logan, welcome back. You want to develop that a little bit, what you had in your head?
Yeah, I really think that is the crux of the matter. And everything that we talked, prior to the break connects to this, because lifestyle can generate non-communicable diseases, cardiovascular disease, obesity, type 2 diabetes, depressive disorders, mental health disorders, and so on. But those diseases can also themselves influence lifestyle. But everything is sort of happens in, sort of inside houses within houses. So someone's living in a home. Let's just break it down to the individual themselves. We'll go right to the microbes that live right on the little tiny finger-like projections on the intestinal wall, on the intestinal lining. So there's a whole bunch of microbes living there. And those microbes, if they're in a very diverse environment, that's generally in the interest of health, your health. Then you're living outside. Let's pull the lens back a little bit. You're in the house. If you're fighting in a place of divisiveness and a lot of stress at home, that will influence those microbes, just the stress alone. The stress creates dietary habits that are also detrimental to those microbes. And then you pull the lens back a little bit further. The policies and the practices that we have in our societies that allow tobacco to be marketed to teens, that allow fast food jingles to be targeted to people under stress and so forth. Those cajole people to make unhealthy choices, which influence the microbes on that ecosystem and so forth. And you pull the lens even further out again, and you find that the lifestyles that we live are indoor lifestyles. We're not out making contact with nature, and thus we're not making contact with a bunch of diverse microbes that we would otherwise have, grown up with, have always been with us as human beings. We've always been surrounded, yes, by some harmful microbes, no doubt, but by far and away more microbes that are in the promotion of health. So as we destroy our environments, as we degrade them, and as we live a more indoor lifestyle, we are compromising our ability to make contact with nature. And every single one of those things is all connected to one another all the way down the line, from the tiniest little finger-like projection on the intestinal tract all the way to the, really to the one thing that we do have, which is planet Earth. There's only one of those. And, everything, the way that we take care of the planet and its ecosystem is directly connected to your listeners' intestinal tract. So we can talk about probiotics and fermented foods, which are really important because that's ways that help to remediate this. But they're just part of the conversation. The conversation, as you said, is all wrapped up in a ball of wool. And you start pulling out those strings, they're all connected.
One of the paradoxes of our evolution has been, as we have become civilized, we have in fact become less disconnected from the very thing that we are so much a part of, and we in our attempt to become quote unquote civilized, we have compartmentalized ourselves from nature. We have separated ourselves from it. And the irony of, and that's the irony. We think of civilization as the advancement of humankind. And in many ways it is. The arts and the sciences and so on. Absolutely. No question. But with that, we have sometimes forgotten the fundamental, how can I put this? The fundamental rudiments of things. And that is, we come from nature. Why would we want to separate from it? And we do. And the consequences of that we don't realize until sometime. And it happens on a microscopic, on an individual, on a group, on an organizational, on a societal, and then on a global level and cosmic level for that matter. And at one point that you make throughout the book, you disconnect from nature, you disconnect from your essence. When you're disconnected from your essence, you no longer are in touch with who and what you are and purpose. That's, I know, a little heavy and philosophical, but it is true. And the one good example of the disconnection are these microscopic bacteria living in our gut. Of all things to inform us that we in fact have done what I just said is the dysbiosis, the upset, the imbalance and lack of harmonic living within our own body, right? So, yeah. And we forget it.
That's exactly right.
We forget about that. We lose it all. And we're looking for a pill, a powder, a liquid, some magic potion. We got to correct this. We got to correct this. You're not going to correct it with a pill, a powder, or some drug. You're not going to do it, man. So I don't know what it takes, but the book is phenomenal. Go ahead.
I think it's a systems approach. We're probably coming up on a hard break now, but just to me, the point is it's systems. It's the probiotics, the prebiotics, the healthy foods, the fiber, the kale, and what have you are all important. But this is an entire system that's broken, and if we realize that's the one thing I love about microbes. They're unseen, but it connects every branch of science and medicine, and quite frankly, as you said, society together. Because these unseen little friends that we've got, it's such a buzzword throughout, and it connects science and medicine to realize finally to step up and say, hey, you know the pesticide residues we were telling you are okay?
We'll be right back.
Artificial...
He's going to tell us more.
Don't be stressed out or anxious. Take Hempanol, the only raw CO2 hemp extract available. It's 100% organic with wild oregano P73 extract. You might have heard about CBD, but there's no comparison. Hempanol has the power and potency you need to support your nervous system, stay calm and focused, and maintain a healthy immune system. Unlike other CBD oils, Hempanol contains the full spectrum of phytocannabinoids. Take Hempanol and feel great. And if you suffer from insomnia and can't seem to get that full night's rest, try Hempanol PM. Hempanol PM is specifically formulated to get you the rest you need without feeling sluggish when you wake. It's non-addictive, completely natural, and leaves you feeling energetic and ready to take on the day. To place your order, to find out where to find Hempanol in your area, call 1-800-243-5242, 800-243-5242, or visit us at oreganol.com.
If you've ever had digestive issues slow you down, it's time to live digestively with the #1 high-potency probiotic, Ultimate Flora. Because with 50 billion live cultures inside you, life feels a little lighter, a little livelier, a little more you. No matter where life takes you, live digestively with Ultimate Flora probiotics from Renew Life. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. #1 probiotic brand with 15 billion or more cultures based on annual sales. How can a sweet little fruit gummy help you live digestively? Ultimate Flora Probiotic Gummies put the ultimate natural digestive support to work inside you to help you feel a little lighter, a little more you. And if raspberry lemonade's a little more you, feel bubbly in a good way with Ultimate Flora Probiotic Fizzy Drink Mix. Ultimate Flora Probiotic Gummies and Fizzy Drink Mix. 2 great ways to live digestively, deliciously. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
Feeling tired after your meal? Occasional gas, bloating, or indigestion at inopportune times? You may have an enzyme deficiency. Did you know that many common digestive discomforts can be caused by poor digestion? When food isn't completely digested, it begins to ferment in the digestive tract, which may cause uncomfortable symptoms. Digest Gold, America's #1 selling enzyme product, offers unparalleled support for your digestive needs. It contains exclusive blends of enzymes optimized to be 3 times stronger and work more than 6 times faster than other leading digestive supplements. With just 1 capsule per meal, Digest Gold offers support to break down carbohydrates, fats, fiber, and protein. Enzymedica products are all natural, vegetarian, contain absolutely no fillers, and are vegan and kosher when possible. You'll find Digest Gold and other Enzymedica products at fine health food stores near you. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
Want to get at the core issues that make weight loss so difficult? Try PGX from Natural Factors. This revolutionary product is clinically shown to help people achieve their ideal body weight in a safe, natural way. PGX helps you feel full for hours, dramatically reduces the glycemic index of any food or meal, and ultimately causes the release of the compounds that achieve 2 important goals in weight loss. 1, telling your brain that you're satisfied so you eat less, and 2, improving the action of the hormone insulin. As medical doctor Mark Hyman said in his best-selling book, Eat Fat, Get Thin, if you choose to use only one supplement, PGX is the most important. If you've ever tried to lose weight and failed, you need the tremendous support of PGX from Natural Factors. For more information on making your weight loss dream a near effortless reality, visit pgx.com.
Still looking for your fountain of youth? It's Zinnia. Look no further than the beauty aisle of your favorite health and nutrition store. Zinnia is the newest product from Form Essentials, the brand that brought you solace. So you know it's filled with the highest quality ingredients. Many cosmetic products only treat topically, while Zinnia addresses aging and hair loss from within. Formulated to support the growth of radiant hair, skin, and nails, Zinnia is sure to help you turn back the hands of time and assist you in aging gracefully. Zinnia provides a spectrum of key vitamins and other evidence-based natural ingredients such as alpha-lipoic acid, biotin, and collagen and elastin peptides, all combined in one capsule for your convenience. By promoting beauty from the inside out, you're strengthening your cells and creating a lasting enhancement to your natural beauty. Zinnia fits into your daily routine and can be taken to boost your current cosmetic products. Available now at leading health and nutrition stores. Ask for Zinnia by name. Start taking Zinnia hair, skin, and nails today and get ready to look amazing. Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Jarrow Formulas, superior nutrition and formulation. Natural Factors, where great health begins. Kyolic, aging makes the finest garlic truly odorless. A. Vogel, Europe's leading brand of herbal medicine. Let's Talk Nutrition, on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
I gotta laugh. I'm going through Dr. Logan's book, and some of his chapter titles are kind of cool. And I was pointing out to my friend Henry Small, I said, you know, they have an interesting approach. And you can tell that between the two of them, Dr. Logan and Dr. Prescott, there is some background and training in the humanities and the arts. When you see chapter titles like Your Microbial Orchestra. Being a musician, and Henry also a musician, we appreciate that. Your Microbial Orchestra. Chapter 11, let's see if I'm right about that. Chapter 10, The Concert of Life, Holistic Harmony, another musical metaphor. It's kind of interesting how music serves that purpose. Dr. Logan, welcome back. So this life in distress can be caused by a lot of things, but you point out sugar-rich foods and beverages, highly processed foods, high-calorie, low-nutrient dense foods. You point out that these foods are removed from nature, and they're removed from the natural order of our biology, aren't they?
That's exactly right. I think today there's a lot of parents that may have heard the term nature deficit disorder, where kids are not spending enough time out in nature. Certainly, I'm sure you and I and even the lads in studio right now, they would have grown up in greater contact with nature compared to very young kids today. But to me, this business of nature deficit disorder is not going to be solved by simply telling kids to go out with, 6-pack of Twinkies in their backpack. Nature deficit also includes foods. We strip away the nature from our foods, and then we add things back in. As I was saying, just coming up on that last break, that we were once told, oh, don't worry about those things. But the interesting thing about the microbiome research is it's clearly showing that the synthetic emulsifiers and baked goods, the artificial sweeteners, the pesticide residues, the phthalates, the phenols, right, and so on, the heavy metals, these things are having a detrimental effect on the microbiome. So finally, scientists are sitting up and saying, yes, maybe all those wacky things that the tree huggers, so-called, were telling us, actually a lot of them are turning out to be true. And that also includes fermented foods. So this is the beautiful thing about this conversation, is that finally these things are not being disparaged, but are becoming more and more accepted. So there is, I think, a really optimistic message here in terms of trying to make contact again with nature, not just simply getting outside more, which we should be doing, but also making contact with nature in what we put into our mouths as well.
I think we've lost contact with the nature of human nature by being disconnected from nature.
Yes, absolutely we have. And that's another layer to this conversation, which we didn't even get to, but we've been tap dancing around it. And that is that there is also, if you look at the research of Gene Twenge and others, and not just in the United States and in Canada, but globally, you're seeing a decline in empathy and an increase in narcissism. Now, these may only be very small percentages, but if you're looking at the national level, even small percentages in a downward slide in empathy and an uptick in narcissism do not bode well for all of us. So yes, to me that's also dysbiosis. So that's something we have to correct.
When I read that in your book, I'm going along, and then you slide into this discussion about empathy, and I stopped, and I was sitting at I do all my work at the kitchen table, by the way, and I was sitting at my kitchen table, and I laughed out loud, all by myself. I laughed. I said, empathy. I said, this is a book about microbes, and this man and his wife are talking about empathy. I said, you got to love this. And I was laughing out loud, not laughing because you're of the condition of things. We are less empathetic. But I was smiling and laughing because I said, people would never put that together. Wait a minute, sir. You're talking about bacteria, and now you've made the inferential leap to empathy? You're smoking something you shouldn't be.
But you know what, though? The man who helped eradicate polio, Jonas Salk, the scientist, physician, he basically wanted all of us to, quote-unquote, immunize ourselves against aggression, against division, to be more empathic. And the way he said that we do this is through mutualism, symbiosis. In other words, let's look to nature, because if you turn on a nature show, invariably you're going to see some animal getting hunted down and eaten or whatever. They love to show that. But there's also many, many, many examples of nature working together, mutualistic benefit, symbiosis. And that's what we need to look to. And that's why, if you look at the microbial world, there's actually a lot more stories of mutualism, symbiosis. That means working together, life together. And that is a very important story of nature. And it applies to microbes, and it applies to human empathy. And I think if we start turning the dial back up on that, we'll start to see those connections that we're not seeing at the moment. I really appreciate that you picked up on that, Dr. Gark. I can't tell you how that makes me feel, because you've clearly read the book with the message that's intended.
You know, Dr. Logan, the idea of mutualism being, I used to teach interpersonal communication, and I would talk about mutuality in our interpersonal relationships and how important that is, and for the quality of the relationship. And it's very hard to do what you did, to put microbes and whatnot together in a conversation with mutualism. So I don't hear any break music. I don't know where I'm at. There it is. Thank you. I'm sorry. So we're going to come back, and I appreciate genuine. Doc, we haven't mentioned Genuine Health but a couple of times here. When we come back, they're really a cool company, and they're trying their best to get us back to the kind of food that we need to eat. And they're making products that are fermented. That's a noble effort and a good way to do it. And the food tastes good that they make, these dietary supplement, food supplements. Come back, we'll explore that a little bit, tell you what those are, where you can get them, and we'll continue our conversation. I don't know where Dr. Prescott is. If she's hanging around, maybe we can get her on the show. Maybe she's busy doing other things, but
We'll see if I can grab her.
if she wants to come on, please put her on. We'll come back. We'll see. Australia is where we are today. details. Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. Driving my producer crazy over here. Now you're sorry you came to work with me, huh?
No, I'm good.
It's a new hat. You got a new hat.
I annoy him. I said, my hat looks orange, man. He looks at me like, rolls his eyes like, jeez.
It's what's interesting. We have both the same cameras. I have both the same cameras hooked up today. Look at the difference because of the lighting.
Yeah.
In the two of you.
Yeah. And the two of us, he's referring to Henry Small, who's on camera at the moment. And Henry is one of my dearest friends from Kamloops, British Columbia, came to visit with me for a couple of days. He's leaving today from here anyway and going over to Tarpon Springs. And a wonderful musician. He was telling me stories this morning about the Beatles and hanging out with this one and that one. He's a pretty darn good musician. And it's fun to be with another musician and talk about these things. But he's also a very thoughtful guy, thinks about life, thinks about, health. He was a guest on my show several years ago for a company called Strauss. And he lives in Kamloops, as I said.
The desert.
The desert. I didn't know that was the desert part of...
At one time it was. It seems to be getting greener as time goes on. But what I'm thinking about right now is not life, not being thoughtful. I'm thinking, I looked up and I saw that I got like really...
Gray hair?
Gray hair.
Well,
it's upsetting my microbes.
It's upsetting. Yeah, we were talking about the microbiome. I was thinking that Dr. Logan would be on for the entire show, but I was wrong about that. Tim Mount isn't going to be the guest in this portion of the show, and I always enjoy having this young man on. And Genuine Health, by the way, just to make sure if you were listening to the first portion of the show, go to genuinehealth.com. Check them out. Their supplements are fermented. They're bars, they're protein bars, they're protein powders, fermented products. This goes to the idea of getting back to nature and making food that is more connected to nature. And we'll explore this more when Dr. Logan comes back on. Maybe next time he'll bring his wife, Dr. Prescott, with him. It's interesting about health. There are two other concepts, wellness and well-being. And when you try to find definitions for those three concepts, it becomes conceptually confusing. The way I put it together, health and wellness are processes that get you to well-being. I won't get into the details and the weeds on it right now, but that's how I see it. And the wellness part is where you can allow for a conversation I'm going to have today with Tim. And that is, how you look influences how you feel. That's part of wellness. I can't do a blood test on you for that, or send you off to some physician to do that. It's a different aspect of health. And some would say maybe it's a superficial part. I don't think so. I think the way you look is profoundly important in how you feel. And it's also a reflection of what's going on inside your body. It is impossible to separate what is happening on the inside from what then emerges on the outside. You cannot do it. You say, well, I can go get plastic surgery, and you may mask for a time some of the imbalance that exists inside of you, but eventually it reveal itself. It will. And when you can look at someone and determine, not with plastic surgery notwithstanding, whether they're healthy or not. You can look at them. In the old days, a doctor would just look in your eyes, look at your tongue, do very simple things and, that clinical eye and make some sort of clinical assessment about whether you were healthy or not. Now we have elaborate, sophisticated tests that can take all kinds of images on the inside. They're wonderful. CAT scans, PET scans, MRIs, XYZs, this and that. But make no mistake, the texture of your skin, the color, whether your eyes are clear, the thickness of your skin, whether your nails are brittle or not, that's not just superficial. It is fundamental to you not being healthy if none of those is in good shape. Thin hair, thin nails, thin skin, sagging skin, lines and wrinkles. You say, oh, it's all part of aging. I can show you people 80, 90 years old, their skin is as youthful as it can be. Yes, they have some lines and wrinkles. You can't escape it. But the skin is youthful. The nails are thick. Yes, vanity enters into the conversation. And I've discussed this with Tim before. That collagen matrix is key to you looking better on the outside. But you just can't go in and do a little plaster job on the matrix and everything's going to be just fine and dandy. It doesn't work like that. We can help make the matrix better, keep it, hanging together right. But you still have to do other things. Proper sleep and rest, manage the stress, be thoughtful, be empathetic to others, exercise, eat your spinach, take your vitamins.
This is not sounding like fun.
No? Oh, it's a lot of fun. Why? You've been hanging out with me for a couple of days.
Yeah.
You see how I live?
Yep.
Did you have fun?
Yeah, where we were kind of like brothers in the truest sense. We kind of lived the same way.
All right, you saw the way I live?
Yeah.
I lead a very simple life. I made you dinner.
It was good.
I know.
See, and I'm glowing today.
All of those things are important. So you can take supplements till you're blue in the face. And Tim will tell you this too. But you have to lead a good life. You cannot separate life from lifestyle. As Dr. Logan and Dr. Prescott say in their book, Your Secret Biome, The Life of Your Secret Biome. You cannot separate life from lifestyle. And I was saying to Henry last night, in a very private, kind of a private moment, a moment of reflection and revealing. And I said, Henry, I've lived a good life. And you knew what I meant by that, right?
Mm-hmm.
I have lived a good life. I have done things the best I know how to do. And didn't abuse my body, didn't do drugs, didn't any of that. And I've lived a good life. And it's paid off. Paid off. Tim Mount will be my guest, and he's leading a pretty good life. Although he does go out in the sun without his sunscreen. He told me that the other time he was on the show.
Me too.
You guys shouldn't do that, but, my style is not to preach. I would say, be careful. Tim will be on here in a moment. I always enjoy my talks with him. He's very sincere, very knowledgeable, insightful guy. Young, youthful. I like hanging around with youthful people. They inspire me. You are listening to Let's Talk Nutrition. Health from the inside out, coast to coast.
At Country Life Vitamins. We've been helping people live happy, healthy lives since 1971, and we believe integrity should always be our number one ingredient. We are committed to this belief because you deserve high-quality nutrition, specifically crafted with the highest standards to support your health. Country Life's manufacturing facility is an NSF GMP-registered facility, as well as USDA certified organic, so you can feel good about the products you're taking. Country Life Vitamins is also the first supplement company in the United States to have a complete line of products certified gluten-free. That's over 500 products. Country Life Vitamins' pledge of integrity is based on 5 standards: authenticity, cleanliness, freshness, consistency, and accuracy. Ask for Country Life's top-selling products, such as Coenzyme B Advanced for increased energy or Flex Able for joint health. Country Life Vitamins' commitment to ensure all of our products are pure, wholesome, gluten-free supplements full of natural goodness provides peace of mind with the knowledge you are using a brand you can trust.
Are you suffering from those awful allergies? Hay fever, sneezing, watery eyes? Here's some advice you won't want to miss.
I'm a doctor, and my patients used to dread allergy season. But then I discovered A-Vogel Allergy Relief, a unique combination of natural ingredients that usually addresses every one of my patients' symptoms. And while it's clear that the vast majority of my patients benefit significantly from A-Vogel Allergy Relief, what's even more amazing is that after using it, at least half of my patients' symptoms didn't return. As a doctor, that's the kind of outcome my patients and I can appreciate.
Get doctor-recommended A-Vogel Allergy Relief for your allergy symptoms. It's proven safe, it doesn't make you drowsy, it's fast-acting, and it may even help prevent your allergies from returning. Available at vitamin discount centers, Richards, Rollin' Oats, Vitamin Shop, Nutrition Smart, and other fine health food stores.
When you're passionate about your health, that passion leads to the knowledge that exercise and a healthy diet are not always enough. Sometimes you need the extra nutritional boost that only supplements can provide. If you are looking for the leading national brands of vitamins, supplements, health and beauty, weight loss, or sports nutrition products, look no further than Vitamin Discount Center. Voted Best Independent Chain by Vitamin Retailer Magazine, Vitamin Discount Center has been a trusted and valuable nutrition resource to the Tampa Bay area for over 15 years. With daily savings up to 50%, Vitamin Discount Center offers the best prices on the highest quality nutritional supplements. Not only will you find unbeatable value, your visit includes access to a staff educated on the application of products to help equip you with the products and information you need to proactively improve your health. To locate the store nearest you, visit vitamindiscountcenter.com, as well as access to articles on popular health topics, promotions, events, and thousands of products to shop from right at home. Your search for an affordable solution to better health is finally over. Vitamin Discount Center. For life, for less.
Feel tired, lethargic, or irritable? Take solace. You're one of millions of Americans that has trouble falling asleep or staying asleep. In fact, according to a national survey, 54% of adults have trouble sleeping. So what can you do about it? Take Solace. Solace is an all-natural dietary supplement formulated to support healthy sleep and relaxation. Solace can help you fall asleep and stay asleep naturally. Formulated with all-natural ingredients, Solace is non-addictive and won't leave you feeling groggy in the morning. Take Solace an hour before bed and feel the calming effects of this extensively researched sleep and relaxation aid. For more information on Solace, call toll-free 877-533-7066 or visit takesolace.com. That's 877-533-7066 or take solus.com. Look for Solace in your local health and nutrition store. Solace, for a good night's rest naturally.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Alga Life, Algae for Life, CV Sciences, From Seed to Shelf, New Chapter, The Benefit of Nature's Wisdom, Neocell, The True Science of Collagen, Yerba Prima, Pioneers in Internal Cleansing, Form Essentials, makers of the sleep aid Solace. Now introducing Zinnia for healthy hair, skin, and nails. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Tim Mount is my guest in this portion of the show for Neocell, health and beauty company that makes supplements that are collagen based. Tim, welcome back to Let's Talk Nutrition. How you doing, pal?
Great. Always a pleasure to be on the show.
What's going on with your life these days? You can't separate life from lifestyle. What's happening?
Lots of travel. It's show season, so I didn't get back from Minneapolis until about 2 a.m. yesterday, so I'll be as sharp as I possibly can.
Are you out there educating, teaching people about the collagen matrix and Neocell and this and that?
Yeah, education, some important meetings with some pretty large retailers, so it's great. Collagen is the fastest growing supplement in the marketplace, and everybody wants to bring it in, so it's a fun time to be in the business.
Mm-hmm. Any breaking news from the company that the listener and the viewer might want to know about?
Not yet, but stay tuned. Let's talk next show.
Okay. Well, next time you're on Let's Talk Nutrition, we'll talk next show about that. It's interesting. You said right now collagen-based products are pretty popular. This is true. This has been a trend for several years now, hasn't it?
Yeah, we were kind of an overnight success after 30 years of pounding the pavement and doing as much education as possible. So it's nice, though, that people are really catching on to collagen. They try it, they like it, and then, word of mouth, it spreads like wildfire. And once you see and feel the benefits of the Neocell products, it really, you almost feel like you have to tell your friends and family because it's so good. Why wouldn't you want to tell everybody to improve their life and how you've done it? And so yeah, it's been quite the journey here to get to this point. But the more people that use collagen, they love it, and it's great to see. I hear amazing stories out there.
Mm-hmm. For example, is there one story you've heard recently you shook your head and said, "Yeah, that's why I'm doing this"?
A couple, and they're fairly similar. One of them actually wasn't about collagen; it was about our Glow Matrix product.
Glow Matrix. It's called Glow Matrix.
Yeah, Glow Matrix, and it has an ingredient called ceramides. Ceramides are the very outer layer of your skin, and it helps to lock in moisture. The Glow Matrix formula has a number of other activated nutrients, absorbable minerals, already bioavailable vitamins. And a lady wrote to me and said, I listened to your show, it was a different radio show, said, my skin was so dry it flaked like snow. That's her exact words. I was embarrassed to go outside. I couldn't live a normal life. She said, after listening to your show, I decided to try the Glow Matrix product. In 2 weeks, her skin was so much better. She said it was the first time she'd gone outside for months, and she had her life back. And you could just tell the sincerity and the gratitude that she had in that email. I didn't speak with her personally, but it really warmed my heart. I went, wow, I mean, that's a major thing. It's not just, as you were saying, about vanity. Sometimes it's about bringing people to a higher quality of life and letting them experience life again. So it's pretty heartwarming.
Right. Her wellness, that portion of her wellness then created a better sense of well-being. Right?
Yeah,
and the way
absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
It was funny. In the first segment, you mentioned something about plastic surgery and being able to cover up some of those aging signs and symptoms, but it's only temporary. And I think a lot of people think about external beauty, about skin wrinkling, and they forget that there's other components of the skin that people judge and they can see. There's actually a study that was done that showed that the fibers that make up the collagen matrix are arranged differently for different people in the skin, and 75% of the skin is made of this collagen matrix, basically a series of fibers that are woven through the skin, kind of like a web. And depending upon the way, how organized those fibers were, they could actually have people go and visibly judge the quality of the health of that person. So a more organized matrix, these fibers were in a very organized pattern, people judged them healthier and more beautiful, as opposed to people that didn't have a good pattern within their skin. And you would think, what does that have anything to do with youthfulness and health and how people judge you? But it was actually a subconscious thing that people could visibly see with their eye, but you would never really think of that, call it the collagen matrix. That doesn't really make much sense. But intuitively, we all judge people that way just by looking at it. It's not about wrinkling. It's about how organized those collagen fibers are in your skin, too.
as I've talked about, if you think about this, you have billions of cells in your body. Did you ever ask yourself, how is it that all those cells can stay together?
Yeah, they're not magnetized, right?
They're not magnetized, and there are no staples in between them. They're not stapling the cells together. It's the it's the matrix, the extracellular matrix in which the cells are situated. And the collagen matrix is part of that. And proteins are an important element of that collagen matrix, right, Timothy?
Yeah, absolutely. So collagen basically is the framework. It's the way that the cells are able to be held together and attach and make up a tissue. If you didn't have collagen, basically you'd be a puddle on the floor. There'd be nothing holding you together. So it's really important to have a very healthy collagen matrix in order for your entire body to function correctly, right? If you don't have the structure of that tissue healthy and strong, it's not going to work properly. And so since collagen is the second most abundant substance in your body, head to toe, making up every single tissue in your body, it's really an important thing. If you don't have good collagen health, everything in life suffers. All of what you do, from just getting up in the morning and getting out of bed, you wouldn't be able to do that without a healthy collagen matrix.
Right, because it's not just about what's on the outside. Collagen is implicated in all of your connective tissue. And you're connected, Let's Talk Nutrition, coast to coast.
Looking for the perfect complement to your beauty regimen? Try Form Essentials Zinnia. The finest of its kind, Zinnia offers twice as much biotin as other formulas, which has proven to unlock the vibrancy in even the dullest of hair, skin, and nails. Zinnia breaks through and rejuvenates cells internally, helping you achieve the allure of effortless beauty. Reviving your hair, skin, and nails has never been easier. This essential blend of biotin, alpha-lipoic, and hyaluronic acid, collagen, and vitamin C creates lasting enhancements to your natural good looks. Don't go on wondering, you're worth the results. This combination of ingredients can only be found in Zinnia. Pamper yourself with a proven bit of affordable luxury and start looking your best. Ask for Zinnia by name at your nearest vitamin retailer to begin your journey to restored nails, head-turning hair, and radiant skin today. For more information, visit formessentials.com.
When your alarm goes off, do you jump out of bed with excitement? Or does it take multiple alarms, a few snooze buttons, or a morning caffeine fix to get you going? These habits and daily stress cause a vicious cycle in which sleep becomes increasingly elusive. In fact, 54% of Americans report struggles to fall or stay asleep. For a better night's rest, look no further than Solace, an all-natural dietary supplement that supports healthy sleep and relaxation, so you get the rest you need to wake up clear-eyed, alert, and ready for the day. Solace has given thousands a better night's rest and the power to take back their mornings while enjoying the day ahead of them. Solace is formulated with non-addictive, scientifically proven, all-natural ingredients that support sleep and relaxation, such as melatonin, tryptophan, and 5-HTP. For more information or to order Solace, visit takesolace.com. Solace, for healthy sleep naturally.
Welcome back to Let's Talk Nutrition. The printer in this building, we need to call the Catholic priest down. I know him. We'll call Father David. I would like him to perform an exorcism on the printer because I am convinced that it's demonically possessed. I'm convinced. Tim Mount's my guest. He is not demonically possessed. Although I don't know. He's a wonderful human being.
There has been talk.
There has been talk, however.
The rumor is out there. Huh?
The rumor is out. Tim, welcome back. My good friend Tim. Tim, you are Tim. My good friend Henry Small is here from British Columbia. He had a couple of questions for you about your products. He wants to know. Go ahead and ask him.
Yeah, like I've never heard of Neocell before.
Oh, welcome.
And the young lady across from me, Monica, who's busy looking at her phone right now, said she had taken the products and they were fabulous. And now I'm getting a little older, I was just in a little vain, one of those.
And you asked me the question, are they what? What kind are they? You had asked me a question about the products.
Which I have long since forgotten.
Yeah, what you asked me was, is this like a food? What he wants to know what they are, generally.
Yeah, it's not something that you just rub on your skin. These
are not topicals.
Yeah.
Explain to him what you have.
Yeah, so Neocell specializes in collagen supplements, so everything is internal. We actually do have an external serum that we combine with the internal supplements, not as widely carried. We really focus on collagen, which is basically a protein, but it's a very special protein. It's not like whey or soy. It has some very unique amino acids and does something unique within the body because of that, and that's to help rebuild your collagen matrix. So when you take a Neocell supplement, basically it stimulates your body to rebuild the collagen fibers within all of your tissues, and that is part of the aging process, that reduction in collagen in your tissues as you age. So you can basically reverse some of the signs and symptoms of aging by rebuilding this collagen matrix, and your skin gets better, your ligaments and tendons, which are made almost 100% of collagen, they become stronger. People notice that there's less pain and inflammation within their joints. A lot of people lose weight because it helps to satiate your hunger craving. There's a lot of benefits out there, but we have powders, we have tablets, we have soft chews, we have liquids, a number of different delivery systems where you can take collagen, or the latest trend has just been using an unflavored powder to put it into your food, and like your coffee or your tea in the morning.
Does it change the flavor of the food, or is it's neutral?
And it's great. It helps to rebuild your body, and it's really noticeable difference.
Go ahead, Henry. Ask him.
Yeah, does it change the flavor of the food? I mean, or is it just a neutral kind of thing?
Well, the super collagen powder is unflavored. If anything, it helps with the consistency. Say, if you're taking if you put it in like a salad dressing, it might make it a little bit thicker, but that can usually be a good thing. It's not going to turn into gelatin or anything like that. Totally unflavored. You really can't tell it's in liquids if you dissolve it in, say, coffee or tea or juice. But yeah, it's a great cooking tool to increase the nutrients in your food. You don't have to add another pill in there, and the good news is it's safe for the whole family. So I give it to my daughter on a daily basis. She's 4 years old, but my grandmother could take it too, and it would be just as beneficial and safe.
The exact name that people would see on the label of the product?
I'm sorry, say that again?
What would be the exact name that a consumer would see on the label?
It's super collagen powder. It's actually been the #1 selling collagen for 20 years straight. That's pretty impressive for a longevity product. It's got some longevity of its own. First ever collagen product on the market. The original collagen was super collagen. It's just an unflavored powder in 7 ounces. Nice high dose, and it's really not that expensive. People think that when I describe all these benefits, they're going to be spending $50, $60. Our MSRP is only $15.95 for a 1 month supply.
Wow.
877-897-8255. That's a toll-free number, coast to coast, 877-897-8255. Don't be shy if you have a question or a comment. Maybe you've taken some of these products and you'd like to share. It is from the inside out. boy, I don't want. I'm so tempted. I want to get into that extracellular matrix, and it's not just the scaffolding for the cells and the tissues and the organs, but it's so much more. There's a lot of signaling that goes on in that extracellular matrix, and the collagen matrix is part of the extracellular matrix. What is the most abundant protein in the body?
Collagen.
Thank you. Ding, 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 ding. If that's true, which it is, there's a clue. Are you getting enough of it? Does your body make it? If not, if so, do I need still to eat or get it somehow? Can I eat my way to a higher level of collagen? So, does the body make it?
So yeah, the body is naturally making collagen on a daily basis from the moment you're born until the moment you die. The problem is that it also breaks down collagen, and that's a normal process. That's natural. Your body is supposed to turn over every, 8 to 11 years or so. So it's good that collagen is rebuilt and broken down. That's how you reinforce your body. The problem is, as we age, that balance shifts. So when we're young, we're building more collagen than we're breaking down, and that's why our tissues get bigger and stronger, and that's why we grow. And about the age of 25, that balance starts to go towards the breaking down. So you start to degrade internally. You're breaking down more collagen than you're rebuilding, and that's why a 90-year-old is going to be more frail and less weight than somebody that's in their 20s because they don't have as much collagen in their body anymore. So if we can affect that balance, that's going to be kind of the key to keeping your body strong and youthful. And so what collagen does is it rebuilds that tissue, and so the balance shifts back into what it should have been as you were youthful. So you're rebuilding as much as you're breaking down, or even more, and that's how you get that anti-aging benefit. Your skin, being 75% collagen, will start to look more youthful because there's more collagen in there now. It's not breaking down and not being rebuilt as quickly. So your balance shifts, and you start to have thicker skin. Your wrinkles are reduced. There's more hydration because collagen helps bring nutrients and water into the tissues. Your joints feel better. Your bones are stronger. So when you fall down, you're not going to be breaking your hip as you age, as there's not going to be as much of a risk for that. So all of these things happen just by affecting that balance of rebuilding and breaking down of collagen.
There you go. We come back, we'll have the LTN health question of the day. We'll take a phone call from Margaret, and we'll see what's on her mind. You are listening to Let's Talk Nutrition, an intact collagen matrix, coast to coast.
Are you waking up each day to the life you have to live or to the life you want to live? Better health shouldn't be left to chance. Smart choices to living longer and stronger include making Kyolic aged garlic extract a part of your daily routine. For years, medical researchers have recommended adding Kyolic to the diet as a powerful tool to enhancing overall heart and immune health. Recent clinical studies at UCLA Medical Center using Kyolic suggest that garlic may slow plaque formation in the arteries and support healthy cholesterol and homocysteine levels. Previous research also shows Kyolic may enhance your immune system defenses. Kyolic is organic, odorless, and the only antioxidant garlic supplement available worldwide. Maintaining a healthier you could extend your life. Your wellness begins with Kyolic aged garlic extract, available everywhere fine nutritional supplements are sold. Visit Kyolic.com, that's KYOLIC.com, or call 1-800-421-2998 for a free sample today.
Still looking for your fountain of youth? It's Zinnia. Look no further than the beauty aisle of your favorite health and nutrition store. Zinnia is the newest product from Form Essentials, the brand that brought you solace. So you know it's filled with the highest quality ingredients. Many cosmetic products only treat topically, while Zinnia addresses aging and hair loss from within. Formulated to support the growth of radiant hair, skin, and nails, Zinnia is sure to help you turn back the hands of time and assist you in aging gracefully. Zinnia provides a spectrum of key vitamins and other evidence-based natural ingredients ingredients such as alpha-lipoic acid, biotin, and collagen and elastin peptides, all combined in one capsule for your convenience. By promoting beauty from the inside out, you're strengthening your cells and creating a lasting enhancement to your natural beauty. Zinnia fits into your daily routine and can be taken to boost your current cosmetic products. Available now at leading health and nutrition stores. Ask for Zinnia by name. Start taking Zinnia hair, skin, and nails today and get ready to look amazing.
The latest trend to hit the store shelves has the whole country buzzing. Cannabidiol, or CBD, might just be the greatest discovery of our generation, and it comes from a plant that is not so new, agricultural hemp. Yes, after 70 years of prohibition and misunderstanding, hemp is back to help you stay healthy and balanced. Growing research is showing that we have a lot to learn from the remarkable hemp plant. Nutrient-rich products like Plus CBD Oil's Total Plant Complex concentrated products provide broad-spectrum nutrition, including fatty acids, plant sterols, cannabinoids, terpenes, and naturally occurring vitamin E. From seed to shelf, all Plus CBD Oil products provide the highest quality hemp-derived CBD products available and are offered in a variety of delivery systems and flavors to suit your needs. Ask your local independent health food store about Plus CBD Oil products by CV Sciences today and learn more about the CBD evolution at pluscbdoil.com. That's pluscbdoil.com.
Did you know that the most common form of calcium supplement today is calcium carbonate, also known as limestone? You don't eat rocks as part of your balanced diet, so why would you choose to supplement your bone health nutritional needs with limestone? Our bodies understand and seek whole food sources of nutrition. New Chapter is proud to deliver Bone Strength Take Care, a calcium complex that delivers key bone health nutrients in the form of whole food, not rocks. Bone Strength Take Care also delivers key bone nourishing nutrients, including vitamins D3 and K2. Vitamin K2 is of critical importance as it ensures calcium is placed in the bone where it's needed and stays out of the arteries where it's not. Discover for yourself the whole food bone health alternative to rocks. Bone Strength Take Care, the best-selling natural bone health supplement in America. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
The ever-increasing stress and toxicity we are exposed to from our environment, diets, and lifestyles make internal cleansing a necessary part of a good health regimen. Founded in 1980, Yerba Prima was the first company to launch a whole-body internal cleansing kit. Since that time, they have continued to develop and manufacture a complete range of all-natural, high-quality fiber and internal cleansing products. By using all-natural psyllium fiber and no harmful stimulant laxatives, all Yerba Prima fiber and internal cleansing products can be used over a long period of time to ensure optimal health and regularity. With nearly 30 years dedicated to all-natural cleansing products, it's easy to see why Yerba Prima is a leader in the fiber and cleansing products category. Learn more at yerbaprima.com, YERBAPRIMA.com, or visit your local health retailer. Yerba Prima, pioneer in internal cleansing products.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Jarro Formulas, superior nutrition and formulation. Natural Factors, where great health begins. Kyolic, aging makes the finest garlic truly odorless. A. Vogel, Europe's leading brand of herbal medicine. Let's Talk Nutrition, on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Good? Or yes? No? Yes?
Want to use mine? Yeah, well, the doc's mic is off, and he wants me to fill in, and I'm stunned over here. Anyway, we're talking about collagen, and I was asking Monica, who's been taking the product, and what's going on.
Well, I am 32 years old, and I've been in the military, and I've done some postal work, so I have been working outside for about 6-7 years on the job with sun care, sunscreen.
Yes.
And maybe in the last 6-7 months, I noticed wrinkles in the forehead and under the eye.
At 32.
Smile at 32.
Wow.
And I usually have really long nails, and they were getting brittle. And the last time Tim was on the show, he recommended a few products. So it's been about 2 weeks, and the lines on the forehead are gone.
In 2 weeks?
Yes.
Wow.
And under the eye, that little smile line I had under my eye.
Because you're so happy all the time.
I'm just so happy.
and that gives you lines.
Yes.
So what are the products that you're taking?
The collagen C. So it's a white capsule. Well, not a capsule. It's a white tablet.
Mm-hmm.
There is also the powder, which he initially recommended for me, which I didn't find until after I'd gotten that first bottle. That is tasteless, like he said, and you can I put it on pretty much any food that I'll eat.
And it doesn't affect the taste or anything?
Anything, exactly.
Where did you get it at?
I got the collagen, the powder actually, I got that one at Vitamin Discount Center, and they had it on a sale too.
And it's inexpensive. It's not. It's.
Oh,
I was
less
shocked.
than $15.
Less than $15.
Less than 15, yeah.
You're off again.
There you go. I'm off again. All right. So anyway,
Here, sit. You want?
am I live on air or what? Yes or no? I need an answer.
You want to sit here? Sit here.
Can you hear him?
Because I'm on.
Ask Margaret to come on. Take Margaret's.
Margaret, are you there? Margaret's not there either.
Right. There you go.
So, do you want me to do a little comedy or what? Is Margaret should be there? No, Margaret, and no Doc. Here, Doc, come and sit here.
All right, Doc is changing places.
Yeah, this is one of the results of doing live radio. So anyway, Margaret, welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. Great to have you on.
Thank you.
How are you doing, Margaret?
Well, I've got a bunch of health problems. I take a whole lot of supplements.
Yes, ma'am.
And, but I'm calling with a question today.
Of course.
I've been hearing you talk about the Neocell collagen.
Yes.
And my question is the Neocell collagen the same collagen that is used when they take it from aborted babies?
No. Go ahead, Tim. Field the question.
Yeah, so collagen actually comes from cattle, and it is from a free-range grass-fed cow, and as part of the meat production process, you can extract some of the collagen from the hide, and that can be turned into leather, or it could be turned into a collagen supplement. So absolutely not. It is as good of a source as we could possibly find. Unfortunately, collagen does not exist in the plant kingdom, so we're not able to get it from, say, a plant extract of any sort. Cellulose gives plant structure, and collagen gives animal structure. So we try to be as ethical as possible, and we do source from the cleanest ingredients that we can find.
What else did you have on your mind? That's a good question, Margaret. What else did you have on your mind today? Oh, we lost Margaret. Margaret asks a very good question, and these are the kinds of questions that we encourage the listener and viewer to call and ask, because other people are probably thinking the same thing, and it's about raw materials here, and it's the raw materials and how the product is made that in the end will determine the quality of the product. So Tim gave you a sense of what the raw material is. Here's the LTN health question of the day. We'll squeeze it in. Usually I give you multiple choice, but I'll see if you can pull up the answer on your own. What is the most abundant protein in the body? 877-897-8255. 877-897-TALK. What is the most abundant protein in the body? Give a call, right answer. You'll get a $25 supplement gift card. Hi, John. Have all the engineers working on that one mic.
I think it's working again.
Oh, there you go.
I think it's working.
Good. You can sit there. Stay right there.
I feel a little uneasy sitting in the main chair here.
You what? That's my good friend Henry Small. And Tim, which products do you like to take which ones do you favor that you personally take?
Well, I am dealing with some serious muscle issues right now. I went a little too hard on leg day a couple days ago, so currently my favorite product is Move Matrix because it's got some really high-dose antioxidants and it helps calm some of that fire in the muscles after you work out. So that's definitely my favorite. It's a lifesaver for me right now. Generally, I prefer either our Super Collagen powder or our Derma Matrix powder. They're very similar products. Super Collagen is just pure collagen. Derma Matrix is collagen, hyaluronic acid, and vitamin C. Both of them are tasteless. And I do quite the smoothie right before my workout. And that's the main protein that I put into my smoothie. And that's how I get my daily dose of collagen.
Excellent. Rose, let's go to you. What's the answer, Rose?
Your skin.
Well, you know what? That's close enough. You want a $25 supplement gift card. Congratulations. Thank you for calling. The most abundant protein in the body is, of course, collagen, but I get her point. Tim, thank you so much for being on the show today. And,
thank you very much.
Oh, it's my pleasure. And we'll look for you the next time. And visit neocell.com. All these wonderful supplements that we talked about today, you'll find there at their website. And we have another edition of Let's Talk Nutrition under the belt. Thank you so much. I'll see you tomorrow. Don't forget, keep it in your conscious mind that your health is your wealth and that your health is the wealth of those people in your life that care about and love you. It's one thing and fine to look good, and we want you to look good, but we want you to be fully healthy in a very holistic way. I'll see you tomorrow.